Good evening, family. Today. Today is still Monday, April 29th, 2024. I'm dropping my paperwork off. Before I head home, I decided to make this video because something I was listening to on the way over here, right? First, thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm going to make this one quick because I'm tired and I'm ready to go home. And I've touched on this topic before, but not in this way. I was listening to a woman on one of the podcasts, right? Talking about how a real man not going to go 50-50 on the bills with a woman, right? Because if they go 50-50, she taking away part of his responsibility, his duties, right? She taking away and making it like she doing his work, right? And then some kind of way they got on how the man, she working. And then here he is, he want me to work, come home and cook. He gonna have to help me cook. He need to cook sometime. I'm gonna see if y'all catch that. I'll give y'all a minute to catch it. See if you caught it. The hypocrisy of a modern woman. See if you catch it. Give you a few seconds. Did you catch it? Did y'all catch it? Let me repeat that. A real man don't go 50-50 on the bill with a woman. Because if she going half on the bills with him, she relieving him of his responsibility. That's his responsibility, his job. If she go half on the bills with him, she relieving him of his duties. But she turned around in the same breath saying that he should come home and cook sometime because she got to work too. Why should she have to work and then come home and cook all the time? He should help her cook. Isn't that the same thing? Isn't he taking away her responsibility? Wouldn't that be him going 50-50 with her on her responsibility? Because both of them working now. But he supposed to pay all the bills. Both of them working. She don't feel like she should have to come home and cook all the time since she worked too. But she don't want to help the bills. Because that's relieving him of his responsibilities. That's making his, that's 50-50. But him coming home and like a couple of days after he cooked, that ain't relieving her of her responsibility. That's going 50-50 on her, what she responsible for. If you're gonna be traditional, be traditional. If you're gonna be modern, be modern. Okay. He work all day long. You work all day long. He wants you to go half on the bills. You say no, that's relieving a man of his responsibility. But you want him to work all day long and come home and cook too, but it ain't helping you, relieving you of your responsibility. Y'all get what am I explaining it right? Because she work all day long, she need help with the cooking. But he don't need no help with the bills. Him helping her cook is him going 50-50 on the cooking. But she can't go 50-50 on the bills. Both of them work. But yet, she want him to work and come home and cook, but she don't want to work and come home and cook. That's demanding too much of her. But she don't want to help out on the bills. He got to pay 100% of the bills and then half on the cooking. Both of them work, But the man's supposed to pay all the bills. And because she works, he's supposed to come home and help cook sometime too. But she don't see that. She don't see that. Like, that's not how that works. That ain't fair. Y'all want to be fair and be equal, right? Since he paying all the bills, you gonna work and you ain't paying no bills, you gonna go to work too, and you gonna come home and cook. You ain't got to. Pick your poison. You're not gonna have me paying all the bills, and then I gotta come home and help you cook. And all you done did was work that day. You ain't responsible for none of the bills in here. But you want me to come home after I done worked all day, and I gotta pay all the bills, and you want me to assist you where you can lay up and chill because you done had a hard day at work, and I cook. It's all right for him to cook sometime. Well, it's all right for you to help with them bills sometime. We both working, baby. I'm not laying around the house chilling and you at work and I don't want to cook. Yeah, I cook. If I can cook, but I can cook a few things. But if I'm working and you working, because traditional, if I can afford that, if you want that, then you need to be at home taking care of all of it, but you ain't going for that because we can't afford it nowadays. Even if I can afford it, I ain't doing it because I ain't gonna let you lay up on me like that. I remember when I was growing up, every grown ass up in here gonna buy some toilet paper. Somehow the saying was going. If you're grown and you're itching up in here, you putting it on the toilet paper. I don't know if y'all have ever heard that before. They ain't trying to discuss it. You might be eating. But how is that fair? Which I already know life ain't fair. I don't give a damn about fair. I'm just pointing out the irony, the hypocrisy of that little podcast or whatever the hell they were talking about, where she don't want to have to come home and she don't want to have to work and come home and cook. She feel like he should help cook sometime since both of them working, right? She feel like since both of them are working, I'm saying they ain't thought, like they didn't cross their mind that, girl, you ain't making no sense. Both of them working. She feel like since she working too, she shouldn't have to come home and cook all the time. He should come home and cook sometimes since she work all day too. But she feel like if she help him with the bills, she taking away his responsibility from him. But him coming home helping her cook or cooking himself, he doing all the cooking on the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, him cooking on them days ain't taking away from her responsibility. It's all right for him to relieve her burdens from her because she worked, but she can't relieve his burdens. So once again, fellas, nowadays, you're in a marriage and a relationship, you just in it to make her life better. Most likely. Now, you might have a woman that's helping to make your life better, and if you got that, I'm proud of you. But overall, we here to make their life better. You want me to pay all the bills, and because you got a job, you feel like you should have to come home and cook too, after you done worked all day. But you ain't helping me with the bills, and I done worked all day. So I gotta work all day, pay for everything in the house, and come home and help you cook. Just cause you work. But you're getting to keep your money, which that ain't happening in my household, I'm just saying. Make that make sense to me. Somebody help me here. Somebody please help me to understand this. Maybe I'm too old, maybe something wrong with me. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that if I gotta help you cook, cause you work, you're gonna help me pay these bills, cause I work. And I don't wanna spend all my money on bills either, just like you don't wanna come home and cook. That's your logic. You said if you help him with the bills, You taking away his duties as a man. But it's all right for him to come home after he done worked all day, just like you done worked. But it's okay for him to come home from work and cook, but not you. So now he gotta work all day long, pay all the bills, and come home and cook. That's fine for him to do that. But it's a big deal because you worked and you just got to come home and cook. You worked, but you ain't got to pay all the bills. He worked, he got to pay all the bills. You worked and just cook. See what he got two things. He work, pay the bills. You work, cook, but you don't pay the bills. Both of y'all got two duties. He work, pay the bills. You work, cook. You get to work, keep your money, and cook. Cause you working too, and your money going towards the bill. So you got your, if he's the type of man I would be, if I got a woman I'm gonna take care of, her money ain't going on no bill. Cause I'm rich, obviously. So help me figure this thing out, cause I'm big water jeans, but maybe I don't know everything. Cause I can't figure that one out. How that all right in a woman's mind that a man should come home and help her cook, or she said help her cook. He should come home and cook sometime since she worked all day too. Since she worked all day too, he should come home and cook sometime, cause she worked all day. But he worked all day too. And he pay all the bills. So now he gonna work all day, pay all the bills, and come home and cook. And he's a man. If you a man, you doing that, on you. I wish I would. I'll marry a polar bear before I do that. I would know what the lonely do for Christmas before I do that. I don't mind coming home from work and cooking sometimes. If I can't cook, I'll buy the food, buy the meals already pre-cooked, whatever, if I can't cook. But I'll make sure everybody eat the way you ain't got to cook this evening. But your ass gonna help with them bills, though. It's on the fair, right? But y'all got some nerve. If you're a man out here, you got the stomach to deal with this, more power to you. Bless your heart. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Get it, got it, good. Bye.